We're going. Welcome back.
Yeah,
You all right? You're a little quiet.
it's fine.
All right. So, you know who Brittany Griner is?
I think I've heard that name before.
She was I think a WNBA star, Women's National Basketball Association. I think she was playing in the off season, something in Russia, and she got in some trouble there, and they had been holding her and everything. So they the Biden administration negotiated for her release. They did a prisoner swap, so she'll be free soon. So that's a good thing for today. All right, let's see. What were we talking about?
We're talking about like
Self-control?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. And we're going to continue it this week. So here's what I was thinking. Self-control can involve either starting behaviors that you want to keep up or stopping behaviors that you don't want to do. So I was thinking of starting up a behavior. For me, that would be like, maybe I want to run or exercise or go to the gym. So I have to figure out how to start that behavior up and keep it going, which would be kind of discipline or self-control in that sense. Stopping a behavior, so for me that might be something like, a diet, eating less or eating more healthy. So I'm kind of trying to stop or dampen a behavior. And let's see, you know what a swear jar is? What's a swear jar?
It's like if you swear, you put money in the jar.
So yeah, every time, it's a funny commercial on television where they were doing that, and every time the father would swear, he'd have to put like a quarter in a jar. So it's, there is a cost for the response of trying to inhibit or dampen that behavior. So I think in looking at how to go about working on self-control, it's first of all finding out what is the behavior that you want to change. Is it one you want to start or one that you want to stop? And I think you have to define it fairly specifically. So like, going to the gym or something. And then figuring out when does it tend to happen, or when do you want it to happen? Like for me, I would prefer to go early in the morning. So that would mean I would have to be aware of how to set up my environment to be successful. Packing the night before, having my clothes ready, getting enough sleep. And boy, having the motivation, deciding that this is important, something I want to do, and making a commitment. And looking at those things that perhaps get in the way. For me, that would be like, oh man, it's cold and I don't want to get out of bed. Is there any way I can alter some of those kinds of things to help promote me doing something that I want to do? And then looking for ways to positively reinforce myself, reward myself. I used to know people when I was in college that would read so long, and then after, let's say they read for an hour or 2 hours or something, they'd go get ice cream, and so that there was some motivation to help pull them through that. What do you think about self-control? Anything that you would think about that you would like to work on if you were going to work on self-control?
Usually self-control, when I think of it, would be like stopping.
Stopping something?
More than starting something.
Okay. What would you stop if you were going to work on something? If you could think of anything.
I can't really think of anything right now.
So, but I do think self-control ultimately is important because people who have discipline, people who are self-controlled, people that can make themselves do difficult things or persist at hard things, find success. And that's a good thing. Because that's kind of what we've been talking about, is how do I go about developing behaviors that lead to success? So, all right, self-control.
Yeah.
I think that one's in the books. Peace out.
Stop.